أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Assalamu alaikum. Today, as I promised, that I'm going to discuss a very important surah from Quran, Surah Yusuf. I'm going to give the Quranic perspective, what the Tafsirs are saying about this surah, and then the drama I watched. And I really recommend that you should watch that drama too, Yusuf Pyambar. It is in a different languages. It's in Urdu, it's in English, and it's in Bangla, in different languages. And it will be very, very helpful. It helped me for a long time. My teacher, my favorite teacher, he wanted me to talk. He's my Quran teacher. He wanted to talk because we used to talk a lot about different surahs, perspectives, psychological perspective, and he wanted me to make the videos about the psychological perspective of Surah Yusuf. And after watching this drama, actually he recommended me to watch that drama. And mashallah, it's wonderful and I really enjoyed it. I watched so many times, but every time I missed something, I watched again. And I want to share that trauma analysis, psychological analysis of that trauma, because that problems what Hazrat Prophet Yusuf al-Islam, he faced at that time. Today we are facing the same problems. People are coming to see me with the same type of problem. Brothers are keeping grudges about their brothers, sisters, families, breaking up the families, making the plans against the families, how they are disturbed, how they are jealous, how their lying is happening, how the competition happening among the families. In this era, most of the time, definitely in Indo-Pakistan and other countries, there is no a lot of concept of second and third wives in these times, but definitely like a sister-in-law, brother-in-law, these things are also a part of that our today's society. And we can see how that drama portrayed those things when these wives, they are like putting the pressure on their kids to feel jealous. And jealousy is like, it comes from when we are very little, at the time of like when we were born. After that, every time with the passage of time, our moms are the primary caregiver, because the most important years of the kid's life is the initial 10 years. And when the kids, they were born like a blank slate, we are as a mother, as a caregiver, writing the stories on them. This drama predict a very beautiful things. It dramatizes, it gives the understanding, it tells how that these women are creating jealousy in the kids. Kids are very, very innocent. All our kids are. Kids, they don't know when they are coming in this world. They don't know what they have to do, what they have to think. We are giving the shape to their minds, how they have to think. And we are creating the jealousy in them. As Allah talk in Quran and in one surah, Allah first of all in Surah Yusuf, Allah said like that, this is like a complete book, this is very open book, and Allah revealed this book in that language the people only can understand who wants to understand, who are working hard to understand. When you are working hard to understand, you will see how these words will speak with you. And this is like a huge experience whenever I want to see Quran need to talk to me. And when Quran I need to talk to Quran, Quran will talk to me. Otherwise, Quran is like, if somebody want to get misguided, it will misguide. If somebody want to be guided, it will guide you. In this surah, then Allah says, this is the best story from Quran. If Allah is saying that, and He's revealing on Prophet Muhammad, and who is bringing, Jibreel is bringing this surah, and Allah is saying by Himself the best story. And there's a lot of answers for the people, not only the people at that time who was asking the questions from Prophet, it is also for us. I am going to tell you how it affect in our life. When Prophet, in like a third and fourth episode, if you watch those episodes, Prophet Yusuf Islam, when he watched the dream, and when he saw the dream, in his dream, he saw like the 10, 11 stars, including like his little brother, and sun and moon, they are prostrating in front of him. And he told that story to his dad, Hazrat Yaqub alayhi salam. And Hazrat Yaqub alayhi salam told him, don't tell to your brother. Why? Because he knows that he can see around the jealousy going on. If he likes to hug him, they have a jealousy. If something he's going to do it, there's a huge jealousy. His mom died. After that, still he has jealousy. And then his aunt adopted him. Then again, these things are contributing in the jealousy. And when he saw that dream, he told his dad, and his dad said, don't tell your brothers. We are learning so many lessons from here. The one lesson from that is we should not tell whenever we have the good things in our life. We should not expose a lot of things. We are very fast in exposing on the Facebook, in the social media, whatever the barakas in our life. In Tafsir, I was reading, we should try to hide. I'm not saying you should become paranoid, but we need to try to hide those neema, what Allah gives us, because there is a hasad, there is like a bad, evil eyes, there is so many things around us, and it affects on our psychology. And these women, they created that type of things in their kids where they become jealous. And one thing, it's like a very beautiful thing, but we usually say whenever we are making any type of mistake, we say we will say sorry, doesn't matter, because Allah will forgive us if I will make 99 times this problem, this guna, this sins. I will ask Allah, He will forgive me. Yes, He will forgive me. But the problem is that He will not grant us the capacity to ask the forgiveness. What happened with the brothers? Because they said after killing Yusuf, we'll become Qawmi Salihin, we'll become like a righteous people, but they could not. That's why it's important for us. We need to understand we should not rely on the forgiveness. Initially, we should think we should not create that jealousy in ourselves. We should work on that. If our parents created it, if the people around us. This is very normal in our culture that sometimes if my husband, he's feeling jealousy because of some other person, then I see it's a possessiveness. But when my sister and my brother, they are loving us more, and the same thing we feel, it's a love. Some cultures give this jealousy the name of love, but it created with the passage of time, and it will come on the surface after a few years, and it can create a lot of problems. The second thing is that this jealousy comes because we want to get something, as in this drama, they want to get the prophecy. But here we can get the material things. We can want to get more love. Love means nothing like hugging and kissing, only attention, giving those things, whatever the other persons have. If my cousin have this thing, why should not us? If my grandfather is doing something with that person, if my aunt is doing this thing with this person, it means if she has that better life, or he has a better life, if my sister has a better life, if my sister has better kids, money more, I am jealous. And this jealousy is not creating a problem only for other people, it's creating a problem for myself. How? Whenever we are jealous, our body creates a hormone which is called cortisol, and cortisol affects to your brain. It affects the neurotransmitters, and it affects a lot of the body systems. And at the end, you have so many diseases, psychological diseases, narcissistic people, antisocial people, borderline personality. It becomes the combination of that when you feel a jealousy. How it affects you, how it affects your surrounding, and how it affects your personality forever. Because when it becomes a part of your personality, then it's very difficult. I have example I know one of the person that he has so many issues from the childhood. And when he is I tried to treat, I tried to talk, but it was so difficult because it was embedded in his personality. To change the personality is a very difficult thing. But we need to think about that. We should ponder that drama and watch that drama and see what it is telling to you. And we will talk from here with the next episode. Watch me and we will talk about that. Thank you.
لقد كان في قصصهم عبرة لأولي الألباب ما كان حديثا يفترى ولكن تصديق الذي بين يديه وتفصيل كل شيء وهدى ورحمة لقوم